Hello everyone! Yeah, I'm Laxxus and I'm gonna run Ultima 8 for you, and just for Happy Camper I have the campfire sounds in the background. GG on that Lost Viking runs, by the way. Amazing game. I love Lost Vikings. Anyway, we are going for Ultima 8 now. This was not quite the most popular Ultima game. It was not really liked by the people who liked the previous Ultima games, probably because it was a bit lighter on the RPG elements and the normal elements from the Ultima games, like the virtue system and stuff like that. That was all different, and Ultima 8 has actual platforming, and it is a little bit of janky platforming. So yeah, we will see some of that, that's for sure. So let's just start this. I need to restart the game real quick because I need to delete the save so I can start from a completely fresh game. Basically just to set up the in-game time for one thing. Well, Ultima 9 has a lot more jank and bugs than this game, I would say, but this definitely has its fair share of jank. So let's get this going. Alright, Ultima 8. So we wake up here on the shore. So story-wise, the Guardian, it starts right after the end of Ultima 7 Serpent Isle, called, right? And the Guardian just threw us into this unknown world, Pagan, and we wash up on that shore. That fisherman saved us and we didn't want to talk to him, so we just said bye. And now we don't get to kill Lord British. Lord British is actually not even in this game. One of these things that were just different from other Ultima games, I guess. So first thing is we see this execution here. This is Queen Mordea. She's not the nicest queen, kind of a tyrant. So, well, things happen. So yeah, this guard just wants to know who we are, so just tell our name, and then we say we come from a different world and we're here to make money, because why not? We don't really care about money in this run, but that's what they want to hear, I guess. Somehow they all want to know what our name is, but yeah. So because we landed in this weird world, Pagan, basically the goal of this game is to find a way back to Earth. And first we try to activate this teleporter. There we go. Oh my god, great movement. And normally, I mean, you kind of talk to some people, and then they all tell you that you should talk to the wizard Mithran. He might know how we can get back home. So that's the first thing I will do. Well, after I pick up the stick that I need for later. And you may see that I keep jumping all the time. That's because jumping is just a little bit faster than Then running, it's like almost half a second for each jump, but the problem is it's like super easy to just jump into something and lose way more time. Oh my god, I almost just ran into the water and died. That would have been a great start. Yeah, first section of platforming and of not being able to grab the ledge. There we go. It's a bit janky. Fun fact, in the unpatched version of the game, these jumping sections were way worse because your jump was a fixed length. You couldn't control it as well, so yeah, jumping on these little platforms was a complete mess. Please. Oh my god. Little lever puzzle. Nothing too crazy, so we can go on. Yeah, this is the path to Mithran's house. I don't know. I mean, as a wizard, I guess you gotta live in a weird area. So he just lives here in nowhere, and I mean, he has a pretty impressive house, I have to say, with these traps and stuff. So first thing I will do in his house is I will steal his money and a bedroll, because why not? Safety, and a shield, because why not? We need all that stuff. And then we talk to him. So normally he would tell us a lot about like pagan and what we should do and stuff, but basically all I ask him is about the scrolls that he's selling, and then we buy one with the money that we just stole from him. And then we have enough, and then he also gives us a teleporter stone so we can teleport back. Yotelio with the raid and all the good lucks, thank you. Appreciate it. So what he would normally tell us is that, well, in the world of pagan there are basically 4 gods, 4 titans, who have like all the power, and they give like some of their magic power to their devoted followers. And I should try to talk to them and gain their favor so they could probably help me get back home. So that's the first thing I will do now. After jumping into walls and mushrooms and stuff, the usual, you know, grabbing that for quests later. And then the first thing is going to the graveyard, because there are the necromancers who worship the Titan of Earth. And he basically tells us that they have a problem, that the queen has taken their ritual dagger that he needs for a ritual, obviously. So we just say, well, we just get it back, no problem. And that's the reason why I started from the game and had a fresh file, basically, that sets up the in-game time consistently for this. In this game there are like 6 different times, and depending on what time it is, people are like in different spots, do different things, and I just need this servant to be at home. So we can ask her about the dagger, and she doesn't want to get into trouble. What we just say, well, you won't get into trouble. We promise, no problem. And she gives us a key. And then we will also grab some blankets. And I also want to get rid of my money. We don't need any more money. So now with that key, I can just grab that dagger right out of Mordea's bedroom. Actually, I should just save, just in case. Quick save. I mean, I won't die here, but if you run too fast in this room or step onto that red carpet, then she will wake up and she will just instantly kill me. So yeah, we don't want that. Oops. I accidentally jumped, which is not good in the building. Yeah, I paid for those blankets. I mean, I probably paid too much, to be honest. yeah. I mean, we need to get rid of all the keys. There is like a weight system for like the inventory and stuff, and also just so I can actually know where stuff is in my inventory, I just get rid of the keys that I don't need anymore, and pretty much all the keys I just need once and that's it. Oh, shame, he's not outside. Alright, so we give him the dagger back so he can do his ritual. Sometimes he's outside and then we can talk to him outside and he will start the cutscene right there, and it glitches out the cutscene because he's not supposed to be outside, and then he just stands there and it looks all weird, and suddenly he teleports inside to stab her and then teleports back out again. It looks pretty weird. I don't think it saves time, but it looks kind of funny. Anyway, this is like the old necromancer, and now she gets sacrificed in that ritual, and then her apprentice becomes the necromancer, and that means he actually needs a new apprentice. And well, it just happens so that I want to become the apprentice. And then he has a little quest real quick that I need to bring him 2 things that I already grabbed on the way, so now we are the apprentice, and that means we got the key of the caretaker, and with that key I can create magic symbols and use necromancy. So basically how that works in this game with necromancy is you just almost messed up there. I need this first. So you put all the stuff that you need for a spell in a bag, and I am not doing this correctly. Then use the key of the caretaker on it, and then it creates a symbol, and then you can use that symbol to cast a spell. I created an open spell that I need to enter the catacombs in just a moment, and a golem spell which lets me summon a golem on a patch of dirt. And those golems are really useful. In the speedrun they will just get used to open locked doors, which is very useful, and we open some doors that were not supposed to open that way, but do it anyway. Alright. So now we are in the catacombs. So basically now we, since we are the apprentice, we are on our way to meet the Titan of Earth. We have to go through the catacombs for that and not run into every wall. Maybe that would help. Open golem, cast golem. Yes, but golem is there to open doors. So basically, golem casts open as well. I'm usually going on the edges in these screens, because there are actually holes there in some spots, and if I fall into a hole I might die. We don't want that. Grabbing a little potion. That is an invincibility potion that I need a little bit. Let's save here real quick. I do so really happen to mess up this jump all the time. I always mess it up. But at least the skeletons don't care about me. That's good. Oh, this makes a lot of sense. Don't worry. Everything makes sense in this game and in this run. Trust me. Also, I have still not even picked up a weapon. I could have picked up a weapon in Mithran's house, but I decided not to, because it saves like 2 seconds. This is almost completely a... Oh, I messed up. That's not good. That's not good. Let me try if that works. That does not work properly. Yeah.
Care you no more for your...
Damn it, that's a big time loss. I'm really sorry. I forgot that you have to wait until the screen shaking stops before you screen transition there. Otherwise, yeah, it just doesn't stop. Actually, the first time that I did that in a run. So, classic marathon stuff, you know. It's okay, it's not too far. I hope I don't forget to quick save in regular intervals. Yeah, just play the rest of the game with that screen check. Yeah, that would be fun. That would also be very fun to watch, right? Okay, we waited. Now everything is fine. I mean, technically, if you could execute everything... Don't kill me, please. Okay. Oh my god, nothing spawns. That's kinda bad. Really low on stuff, because it sometimes despawns. I need some reagents for spells later, and well, they are not lying around today. Yeah, that eyeball can easily kill me if it decides to attack. That's why I saved on entering that screen. And once I also had it happen that my golem decided not to open the door, but instead just not listen to me anymore and fight that eyeball. It was a pretty epic fight, but it killed the run. Alright, that lever up there made that bridge here appear, so we can go on. This area is kind of scary. There are a few things that can just kill me. So I'm gonna try to take it safe. Okay. That golem there can sometimes be completely in the way.
Hurry, Avatar. After all, you have only all of eternity to complete your tasks.
Right, so here there are some force fields, and I just take an invincibility potion to just run through. It's like trying to figure out where to actually go in that maze. It's like impossible. And then this gem just makes me immune to the force fields, so it's pretty weird and pointless, but you know, it had to be in the game, I guess. Go, not an eyeball fight long. Yeah, I should have told it. Another save, cause these guys here. Okay, the golem just doesn't even spawn. I take that. There's normally also a golem that attacks me, and he likes to camp the door and kill me. I'm glad that didn't happen. And here, instead of jumping on these little things, we can just walk around the edge. Way easier and faster. And the Guardian just likes to laugh at us sometimes or talk some stuff. Alright, health refill. So these red potions, they actually are... Oh my god, come on. Our full health refill unless you already have full health, then they damage you. Every now and then it happens to me that I actually did not take any damage, but I just drink the potion, because I normally always do, and then I take damage. Okay, we need some more stuff. Can always be 1 or 2 each time, and sadly I got a bit unlucky, so still need some more. But I can pick that up later. Ouch. That hurt. I don't know how he just stands there and he doesn't care. But he just got a stalactite on our head. Okay, and this is the Mountain King, the Titan of Earth. And we talked to him, so we can actually become the apprentice, and he tells us that we need to enter Lothian, the former necromancer that was sacrificed in that ritual. And also I turned off the sound effects before I talked to him, because some characters, especially all the titans, they are voiced, and you can't skip the voice lines, so that conversation alone would waste a minute. But otherwise, for some reason the game actually runs faster when you have sound effects turned on. So I turned them on again after the conversation. So, and now that I talked to the Mountain King, we go back to the Necromancer and tell him what he told us. On the way I will get stopped here by a guard. Well, and also by this peasant that randomly spawned in the middle of the way. Nice. By this guard, who asked us if we know Devon and whatever the other guy's name was. I just forgot it now. So we Bentic, yeah. So we say, well, we talked to Bentic, which is actually a lie. We never talked to Bentic, but normally, casually, would definitely talk to him. And we said we don't know who Devon is, which is kind of true, because Devon is actually the fisherman that saved us at the beginning of the game, but we never talked to him. We just said bye. So technically, we don't know he's called Devon. And so Bentic was unfortunately also killed now by Mordea. And oh my freaking god, that's bad. That's really bad. I'm sorry, that's a giant time loss. I've never died there in my life. Marathon luck. Great. I should have been a bit more careful, because I took that stalactite to the head, but still, even getting hit there is like super unlikely. Well, I guess we have a bit more time to talk about the lore. While I squash some spiders or bugs, because they are in the way. So, basically, Bentic was killed by Mordea, and Devon thrown in prison. The reason for that is that they found out that Devon is actually Mordea's brother and the rightful heir to the throne. So that is like the beginning of like a really big main story quest where you save Devon from prison and help him overthrow Mordea, and Mordea gets killed in the end, and then Devon is the new king. Oh my god, I took it again. That's great. It's fine, this time I won't die. And I will also just make another save somewhere. And yeah, that's a big part of the quest that we are completely skipping. And basically, in the end, for progression, Devon would give us a key to a chest, and there's something in that chest that we need to finish the game. But let's just say there's a better way to open that chest. But we get to that later. So we talked to the Mountain King for the first time. Trust me. Definitely didn't talk to him before. Activate this teleporter here. And then we go one last time to the cemetery, to the necromancer. And we walk in a god. They are always in the way. We have no idea who Devon is. So when I talk to the necromancer, we tell him, hey, we've been there and talked to the Mountain King, and he told us to enter Lothian, and then he's like, okay, then you get this key. We get another key from him. Okay, let's save just in case. And then we actually never enter Lothian. We just let her lie wherever she lies. We don't care about it anymore. We have everything we need from the necromancers now. We just needed that key to open a lot more doors. Now I have to make my way back through the catacombs. First I need to open this door here. our new key. And then I will actually rest to refill my health, so I don't die again. I go here just to activate a teleporter for later. We also need way more of these. Oh my god, got really unlucky there. Okay, F3. We will be fine, I guess. Those flies there on the bridge that randomly spawn, they can like completely block you off and sometimes then kill me or weird stuff happens. Climbing up ledges is sometimes absolutely impossible. Okay, I had to make sure. So, no one really told us that yet, but basically our main objective is, in order to get back to our world and leave Pagan, we need to assemble obelisk parts and then power those parts, and then with the help of that obelisk we can create a portal back to our own world. So we need 5 parts and we are currently on our way to get the first one. And it's hidden here in the catacombs, so some nice spike balls that I completely ran into, nice. Yeah, it is quite the chaos. In the backpack, that's like one thing to pay attention where all the stuff is that you need, and oh, come on, get up there. Did I say already that it is sometimes a complete mess and you can't properly climb ledges? Let's try again from this side. No? Thank you. So we skipped like half of this little maze by just getting up here and jumping over the fence. So some items that you get, they usually always get into the same spot in your inventory, which is very convenient so that you just know where they are and quickly find them. But some stuff, it's just completely random where it goes. When like you just put it in your inventory and or someone gives it to you. So it's kind of a mess. So we cast another open spell. Conveniently the stuff for it was right there. Went the wrong way. Wait, no. It was the right way. I'm confusing myself. to throw this over there, maybe. Please, to hit that pressure plate. Okay, need my backup wood here. Okay, that should be fine. So here I will create like every necromancer spell that I need for the rest of the game, which is honestly not that many. Can I open that chest, please? Thank you. So I will create 2 more golem spells that I will use for the totally intended purposes. And then 4 invincibility spells. Those invincibility spells, they last a lot longer than the invincibility potions that I used earlier. And they will be very useful later on. And now we have the most fun puzzle. It's basically Towers of Hanoi. You create this staircase here. Very exciting. And then after that, like, we get to like some spirits. I don't remember what they exactly are, and they tell us about our destiny and like the obelisk stuff. And then there's like this Kumash Gord guy. He's like a ghost, and then we just ignore that ghost and just steal the obelisk part. I need to use my invincibility potion to get through this beam. And I need to use this shield that I got in Mithran's house to activate those spirits. And yeah, destiny something something. Also, they would be voiced, so I had to turn off sound effects again. Then I'm using the scroll that I bought from Mithran to open this door. And for some reason that scroll doesn't disappear after you use it. Every other scroll just disappears from your inventory. That one doesn't, which is actually pretty convenient because I can use that scroll for not so intended purposes later. But yeah, now we got the obelisk tip. And we will immediately get... Oh, I forgot to turn sound effects back on again. We will immediately get a second part. For some reason, when you are close to an obelisk part, if you use the tip, the pyramid, in your inventory, it will just put the other piece in your inventory as well. Also, this door here is closed, but there's a patch of earth up there, so you can use this golem to open the door. He won't get to the door, but that doesn't matter. He will somehow open it anyway. Any moment now. There we go. It is magic. So now we have a second part. And now we get to the, in my opinion, the best part of the run. So, I told you earlier about that chest that has another obelisk part in it. It's this chest right here. So it's locked. Let's just put it in our inventory. No problem. We just take it with us. And normally in this area there would be like the village with the guys that have like the air magic and stuff, and you would normally do that first and get like do a bunch of quests for them and like get cool air magic and all that. We skip all of that. We don't need that. Normally you would need it to even get to the fire mages where I'm heading right now, but we have alternative ways to get over this lava river that is coming up. So, lava, yellow lava instantly kills you. There's nothing you can do. The darker lava would damage you normally, unless you walk onto very specific spots. So, getting across this lava sea seems pretty hard. But we have a bedroll and blankets. They are immune to lava. And the chest is not immune to lava. So the chest gets destroyed, but everything that was in the chest does not get destroyed. It is pretty finicky when you throw stuff onto the lava, because as you can see it just randomly... It just randomly flies away.
The thrill of conquest is so invigorating.
That looks perfect. So we grab the extra obelisk part and we continue our merry way over the lava. I don't need the scroll, but it's very important that I take the bedroll with me because I need that later. Very important. I don't need this, so and there we go. We are across. Definitely intended, but apparently it is harder to actually climb up this. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, we made it. That wasn't too bad.
Yes, Avatar, seek our way home.
So, here we are with the fire mages, and we immediately talk to this woman here. And, well, we start asking about the enclave here and the sorcerers, and well, she ends up... That was not what I wanted to ask for. End up telling us about the first acolyte, the leader, and she kind of wants to kill him and become first acolyte herself. And we are just like, yeah, we will help you, so we become her disciple. And the barbarian party tries to find a use for magic scrolls. I didn't want to go up there. That is very accurate, yeah. So then we skip basically everything I would have to do with quests in this area by just simply using a golem to open this door here. Which would also be locked. You would have to do a bunch of stuff for them to like prove your worth and all that. But we just skipped right to the last step of our trials. Here in the Obsidian Fortress. This is the first acolyte. A really nice guy. Definitely. Okay, before I really go into the Obsidian Fortress, I have to create one fire spell. And let me tell you, that is very, very finicky. So how creating fire spells works is you like have to prepare all the stuff here with the candles. And oops. The problem about it is super finicky where you place this stuff. Sometimes it is literally pixel perfect. It is ridiculous. So I hope I get the right pixels. That could be good. Nice. First try, let's go. Okay, now we have this symbol and we can use the spell. There's a spell of Extinguish, we need that in a moment. Here in the Obsidian Fortress we have to collect 4 symbols, like to prove us, I guess. And we will make use of our first invincibility spell, because in this section firewalls just randomly fly at us and would most likely kill us. Like that. But being invincible, pretty helpful. So that was like the first one, very simple, just running through that section. Also to note, I still have like not equipped any armor or weapon. I'm completely defenseless. But I mean, who needs that when you can just run past all enemies, right? Basically, if nothing goes wrong, I will kill like exactly 1 person with a weapon. Why can I not? Oh well. He may have a problem there. The game may have decided to mess itself up. We'll see about that in a moment. I do have backup saves if stuff goes wrong. Like, sometimes the game just decides that you can't use an item anymore. It's rare, but it happens. We'll see. Okay, so we have 2 symbols now, and I have to quickly grab this before I kill this. In that chest there are a few more spells that are very useful. There's one spell of Heat Endure to walk over lava, and then one to teleport. You are kind of supposed to use the teleport here, but you can just run through everything with invincibility. And here I actually grab a weapon. We did it. We have a weapon now. We could kill stuff. Can you stop blocking me? Just running into spike balls until they let you through is perfectly valid strat. Don't worry. Okay, the last section of this is the most annoying one, because you have to navigate through this area here, which is super annoying, and usually a lot of enemies spawn, especially on the way back, and they just block your way. Okay, I got lucky that I passed that one. Okay, that went better than expected. So the yellow lava will still instantly kill me, but with the Heat Endure spell I can run over the darker stuff. Use another invincibility because of that explosion, and we have our last symbol right there. Need to wait until the Heat Endure wears off so I can use it again.
You should hear the plea for help, Avatar.
Use my invisibility to maybe get through here better, but that does not work out well. Try to despawn something. Well, it kind of worked, I guess. He's not letting me through anytime soon. Problem is, if he's right there, I also can't kill him, because then his corpse would block me and I wouldn't see his corpse, and I might not even be able to get past it. So I kinda had to wait. please. No, 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 he's gonna kill me. They will definitely kill me. Oh god. He's not letting me through. Okay. Whew, that was... I had to kill someone. It was just a skeleton, but I had to actually fight. Normally the tended only thing I have to kill would be the first acolyte. Okay, final test, I have to use 4 spells on him. And I'm a bit afraid that one of them won't work right now. Because the game sometimes breaks. And then I have a problem. We'll see. Okay, it worked. Nice. I couldn't really, like... Normally when you click on it once and you see what it does, like what's the name and stuff, it just didn't work there. So sometimes items just bug out and you can straight up not use them at all. And then he kills me. Nice. That was very unfortunate. That's only second. Yeah, I mean, stealing stuff, you actually have to be careful. If you steal stuff from the wrong people or too much, then you will straight up get killed. Well, normally I can banish the demon without him hitting me, but sometimes I get unlucky. Depending on where it spawns and stuff. Okay, we did it. Alright, so with that last test done, we get to a big cutscene where we summon Pyrrhus, the Titan of Fire. And that's why I turned off sound effects again. To avoid voice dialogue that loses a ton of time. We can't light our candle because we don't have the spell prepared for some reason. And if I would like misclick somewhere else and not follow his stuff, then he would literally just kill me because I mess up the ritual. But yeah, the first acolyte summons Pyrrhus and asks him about the sun, but more importantly, he takes the tongue of flame from Pyrrhus, which is part of the obelisk. So after this cutscene, we can go and kill the first acolyte to grab it for us. Before this cutscene, he actually doesn't have it, so you wouldn't be able to just kill him and skip all this stuff, sadly. Alright, he's not really happy with our performance because we couldn't light our candle, so he throws a fireball at us. But that's all he does, and then he's just gone, so you can go back to the obsidian fortress to fight him. Normally that fight is really simple, we just basically stunlock him and there's nothing he can do, but because sometimes things happen, especially in a marathon run, you know. Okay, if I don't kill him fast enough there, then that fire circle completes and then I can't get out of it for like a while. Which really kinda sucks. But we did it. The only needed kill in this run. So, there's only one part missing. And I mentioned the Titan of Air earlier. That's where we are going now. But we are not doing anything of that quest. We are skipping literally everything of these guys here. We don't care. So normally you would like go through a bunch of quests and then get some spells from them, and like spells you normally would need to get to the Titan of Air, but what we have, the power of the open bedroll. And the power of the teleport spell. So we can teleport over there, which you are not supposed to. That's why right at the beginning of the game, I grabbed that bedroll and kept it. No one is left alive who knows about your inability to use candles. Yeah, that's true. No one will ever find out. We don't really want to talk to the Titan of Air. We just want what is right here, which is currently invisible. The last obelisk part. And I do the biggest trick of this run actually. So let me focus on that real quick. I hope I get it first try, and then I will explain it. Nope, that didn't work. Nope, didn't work. Come on. Yeah, it's finicky now, nice. Worked out perfectly earlier today. Come on. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I reposition. I jump to that thing, then I double click to use it on the Titan, and then teleport away. I'm not getting it. Nice. That's really sad right now. Very important trick. I don't think that will work. I'm too far away. What a mess. The problem is I need to get like really close so I can even use it, which doesn't seem to work right now. I can't believe it. Wow. I'm sorry, that's... I mean, this is the hardest trick, but normally it does not give me that much trouble. It just doesn't want to work. Nice. A bedroll glitch would be really good for this, yes. I totally agree. I frickin' can't get it. I'm in different position again. Oh, that's too far away. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I just can't get this trick. Promise, it's usually not that bad. This maybe? No. I don't know why it won't work anymore. I really don't. Like, I'm doing everything the same way. Yeah, game got probably patched. That must be it. Yeah, classic marathon. I mean, normally the run would be over like 5 minutes, but we can't even get to the final area. Nope, that won't work either. I've literally no explanation why it won't work now. I really have no explanation. This one won't work because that's the wrong spot. It just doesn't work. Like, that is 100% the right spot. Like, that should absolutely work. But it doesn't. Okay, to even finish this run, I will get a backup save. I'm really sorry, but I don't know what is going on. It just doesn't work right now. I've never had this trouble. I gotta close the game real quick again. I'm sorry. Try one more time. That literally never happened before. Exactly. Okay, this is it. Trust me. This is it. You will get it now. Can't even jump there. Doesn't even want to jump. Clearly not it. Okay, one more. Oh, now the... Okay, game broke. Thanks to loading. Okay, I'm gonna load a save right after this trick. I'm really sorry. That is very sad, but I've never had that issue. All right. Oh, hey, that's perfectly the right... Yeah, great. Okay, this is where we would end up. So basically what would happen is we would use the breath of air on the Titan of air, and that would kill the Titan, and that would power the obelisk part and also teleport us to this final area where we have to kill all the Titans and then assemble the obelisk to create the portal home. Sadly, for some reason, that did not work the way I wanted it to. So yeah, the importance of marathon backup saves. Yeah, the good thing about most PC games that you can at least have like a lot of saves like that. I should probably, yeah, I'm on 3 health. That's good. Okay. Yeah, luckily I have at least backup save, so we can finish the run. Really sad, but what can you do? Sometimes games don't want to cooperate. So, yeah, in this final area I have to kill all the titans to power the obelisk. So in each of these areas I will just go through it, run through it. There's not much going on. And then there's a titan waiting at the end, and I double click the obelisk part, the right obelisk part in my inventory, and then he dies. Not super exciting. What a fight. There we go. Can we do it? Can we do it? I mean, this one is kind of hard because the screen is shaking. But the Titan of Earth is dead. We did it. And the powered parts need to go to the right spots, and that is not the right spot. This is the right spot, and this is the right spot. Or not. Apparently nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, it was right there. Whatever. Okay, 2 more to go. I mean, someone was worried earlier that the schedule was getting too far ahead, so I guess at least I'm working against that, right? Oh dear. Some more fun platforming. The perception of these bridges is really weird. Especially this one. We never saw the Titan of water. But here he is. Oh, and there's that. That was again not the right spot. This one goes there. One more. Pyrus is the last one. Titan of Fire. That is not the right thing. Yeah, these fights are a bit boring. You would think that like fighting the gods, the titans of that world would be... Oh, I ran into the lava. Nice. Would be a bit more exciting, but no. Alright, almost there, so we will use our last invincibility spell. Because I like to run into flames, apparently. And also because Pyrus has like these 2 demons, and I mean, we don't want them to kill us while we double click in our inventory, right? Pretty hard. Alright, they are all dead. So that means that for some reason we turn into the 5th Titan, the Titan of Ether. So we can power the last piece with ourselves without killing us, luckily. And then we create that portal and please. That is the end of the run. Man, that was a mess. But the avatar escaped from Pagan and is coming back home. And when he comes back home, then you will see that the Guardian like destroyed all of Earth, and that's supposed to be like the plot right into Ultima 9. But I have to say, nothing looks like this in Ultima 9, I think, from the little bit that I played. But yeah, that was Ultima 8. Sadly, it was like a real marathon run with everything getting messed up. But yeah, at least you get to see the end. Yeah, I really like this game, and I think the speedrun is also pretty fun, honestly. It's a bit janky, obviously, but it's fun. You do all this work and your reward is Ultima 9. Yeah, that's sad. I mean, this game also like really is not what people wanted, and a lot of people kind of hate on this game, but I mean, I grew up with this, so I'm a bit biased, but I think this is actually a pretty decent game. Bit janky, and yeah, if you expect like a classic Ultima game, then yeah, you might get disappointed, but you didn't see any jank. Good. I'm glad you looked away for 1 hour 24 minutes, Gordon. But yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for having me to show off this game. Not a lot of people ever speedrun this game. And maybe I showed you today why. I'll be back on Wednesday with some NES runs. I will show off 2 games on Wednesday. Kabuki Quantum Fighter and Ghosts and Goblins. And until then, enjoy all the great runs that are coming up. I think next up is I think it's more DOS action, right? Yeah, Quest for Glory 5. Let's go. Yeah, enjoy that. Oh, and after that, Return to Chrono. I'm looking forward to that. I'm a big fan of, like, my favorite game of all time is Betrayal at Chrono, and seeing a sequel of that being run is great. Return to Chrono is also a fun game. Not as good as Betrayal, but you know, can't have it all. Enjoy, and yeah, see you.